will come from the Executive Assistant to the Chairman of the Sentuo Oil Refinery. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please make welcome Mr. Eric Lin.
The representative of Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, honorable ministers, and members of parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Sentuo Oil Refinery's first ever Jubilee Crude Oil berthing ceremony. Today marks a historic milestone for Ghana. For the first to promote value addition, industrialization, energy security, and local content developments. On behalf of the board, management, and staff of Sentuo Oil Refinery, I express our sincere appreciation to the government of Ghana, our regulatory institutions, partners, and stakeholders whose support has made to this historic moment possible. Today is not only the arrival of crude oil cargo, it is beginning of new chapter in Ghana energy and industrial transformation. Once again, welcome to Sentuo Oil Refinery. May God bless Sentuo Oil Refinery and may God bless the Republic of Ghana. Thank you.
And for that warm note of welcome, may God bless you, Mr. Eric Lin, Executive Assistant to the Chairman. Please, another round of applause. Since last year, Ghana's first privately owned oil refinery, Sentuo, has really expanded Ghana's refining capacity and strengthened its ability to process petroleum products locally. But what does today's investment really mean for our economy at large? Shortly, we get to hear from the chairman. I ask that for those of you in need of translation devices, you please raise your hand and obtain one immediately. And so, as many as are ready, it is my pleasure to invite to address us today the founder and executive chairman of the Sentuo Group, Mr. Ning Huan, who, a round of applause as he comes.
Good afternoon. Today is a very important day for our Sentuo Oil Refinery. Also today is a honorable John Jinabo Day. Today our honorable is birthday. Congratulations. 尊敬的能源与绿色转型部长约翰阿都莱杰纳波部长阁下，尊敬的贸易、农业综合企业与工业部长伊丽莎白·奥夫苏阿加雷阁下，各位部长阁下，各位国会议员，加纳国家石油公司。
Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, representatives of GNPC, the Petroleum Commission, MPA, GPHA, and our regulatory institutions, traditional leaders, diplomatic corps, captains of industry, development partners, members of the media, to you all. Today marks a defining moment in the economic and industrial history of the Republic of Ghana. We gather not merely to witness the birthing of a cargo of crude oil. We gather to celebrate a historic national achievement. The first delivery of Ghana's Jubilee Crude oil to be refined on Ghanaian soil for the benefit of the Ghanaian people. Today demonstrates that Ghana is moving beyond being simply an exporter of raw resources. Ghana is embracing a future where our natural wealth is processed, refined, transformed, and utilized within our own borders to create jobs, build industries, generate foreign exchange, and strengthen our economic sovereignty. As President John Dramani Mahama has consistently emphasized, natural resources must become instruments of industrial transformation and national prosperity. Today, that vision is becoming reality. For many years, Ghana exported crude oil while spending billions of dollars importing refined petroleum products. We exported value and imported dependency. That model cannot sustain the aspirations of a Ghanaian modern and industrializing nation. The arrival of Jubilee Crude oil at Sentuo Refinery represents the beginning of a new chapter where Ghana retains more value from its natural resources, strengthens its energy security, and builds a resilient industrial economy capable of competing globally. This refinery stands as a symbol of confidence in Ghana's future. It stands as proof that strategic partnership between government and private investors can accelerate industrial growth, technology transfer, and economic development. Ladies and gentlemen, Sentuo Oil Refinery is far more than a refinery. It is an industrial platform. It is an ecosystem. It is a catalyst for transformation. Its operations can employ opportunities for engineers, technicians, logistics operators, transporters, contractors, suppliers, and thousands of young Ghanaians seeking productive livelihoods. Every additional barrier refined locally creates economic activity throughout the value chain. Every expansion of refining capacity creates opportunities for local businesses. Every investment in industrial infrastructure strengthens Ghana's competitiveness. This is why Sentuo remains fully committed to supporting the government of Ghana's vision of making Ghana the preferred petroleum processing and trading hub of West Africa and the Sahel region. Our strategic location provides a unique opportunity to supply refined petroleum products to neighboring landlocked countries including Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, and other countries across the Sahel region.
实现这一远景，需要政府。
We believe Ghana can become a leading exporter of refined petroleum products. We believe Ghana can become the preferred destination for petroleum storage, processing and trading in Africa. This vision requires strong collaboration between government and industry. It requires investment certainty. It requires infrastructure development. It requires long-term strategic planning. In this regard, Sentuo respectfully appeals to the government of Ghana to support the establishment of direct crude oil offtake arrangements between Sentuo Refinery and our international and local partners. Such arrangements will provide supply certainty, improve operational efficiency, strengthen refining capacity, and support the long-term objective of maximizing local value addition from Ghana's petroleum resources. Ladies and gentlemen, our journey is not only beginning. I am delighted
长期承诺及企业社会责任的重要组成部分。我们仅向政府提出申请，希望能够支持并批准由深作承担挖掘环岛及重工业区和路段向高标准混凝土道路建设项目。该基础设施项目将有效改善交通运输条件，降低物流成本，促进工业运营效率，增强投资者信心，并提升加纳最重要工业走廊之一的整体生产力。这一项目不仅惠及深拓，更将惠及园区内所有企业、投资者以及广大劳动者，也将成为深拓为加纳工业转型所做出的又一项实际贡献。女士们、先生们，今天成就同样体现了加纳与中国之间深厚而持久的友谊。深拓炼油厂充分证明，当国际投资与国家发展降落高度契合时，能够创造怎样的发展成果。它证明了工业合作能够实现共同繁荣，它证明了经济合作能够与普通民众带来切实利益。为庆祝这一历史性的成就之际，我郑重承诺，始终坚持诚信经营，坚持公开透明，坚持环境保护，严格遵守加纳共和国法律法规。我们将继续致力于安全生长，继续致力于可持续发展，继续致力于本地化人才和产业发展。最重要的是，我们将继续为加纳经济转型做出积极贡献。历史将铭记今天，历史将铭记这一时刻，这是加纳迈向能源自主的重要一步。历史将铭记这一时间，这一时刻，这是加纳利用自身资源推动自身发展的重要一步。历史将铭记这一刻，这是政府与企业携手共建未来的重要一步。正如马哈马总统阁下所说，未来属于那些能够为自己的产品创造附加值， 并利用自身资源创造就业机会的国家。今天，加纳正在这样做。愿上帝保佑神托联友团，愿上帝保佑加纳共和国，愿上帝继续指引马哈马总统阁下领导下的国家转型发展事业。谢谢大家 ，Thank you。
Two.
Ghana Dance Ensemble, please. A round of applause for them. And for his bold vision and missionary zeal, which have produced this symbol of confidence in Ghana's future. Ladies and gentlemen, help me say a big thank you once again to the founder and executive chairman of the Sentuo Group, Mr. Hu Ningwan. A round of applause. Thank you very much. We thank you also for all that you're doing to actually consolidate the gains made as we advance to phase 2, which will be launching shortly in the next 2 weeks. Kind courtesy, the President of the Republic will be joining us. But today, particularly grateful to be here is a man who has walked the entire length and breadth of this infrastructure that we're yet to commission. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of the National Petroleum Authority joins us, Mr. Godwin Kojo Aduji Tamaklo. Please, a round of applause. Thank you very much for joining us. He joins us together with directors from the NPA. We say, receive the warm and generous recognition of Sentuo. In moving on, we're mindful of certain efficiency gains that will accrue from these great initiatives. Shifting from product import economy to a self-sufficient refining hub completely rewrites Ghana's story on the macroeconomic front. Some of the benefits would include eliminating about 4.8 billion import drain, additionally saving 320 million in freight losses, and coupled with that, hard currency preservation. But who better to explain all these things for us in minutest details than Ghana's Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. Make welcome the Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu, HRA, MP.
Honorable John Abdullahi Jinapo, Ghana's Minister for Energy and Green Transition, representing His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, on your birthday. Help me wish him a happy birthday with a big round of applause. Happy birthday, brother. Your dinner is on me tonight. Mr. Shu Ninkwan, Chairman of the Sentuo Group, the Chief Executive Officer of Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, heads of GNPC, Esploco, Tallow Oil, Cosmos Energy, Occidental Petroleum, and Petro SA, distinguished representative of Sentuo Group, captains of industry. I can see a lot of people I can recognize, so you are all part of the distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. There are moments in a nation's life that deserve to be marked with a deep sense of gratitude and pride. Today is one of those moments. For the first time in Ghana's history, as an oil-producing nation, a cargo of Jubilee Crude, lifted from beneath our own waters, has arrived not in Rotterdam, Guangzhou, or the Gulf of Mexico, but here on the Ghanaian soil at a world-class refinery in Tema, to be refined into fuel by a private oil refinery that will power Ghanaian homes, businesses, and roads. Ladies and gentlemen, for over 15 years, we watched our crude depart our shores and reach the economies of other nations and return to us as finished products at prices we could not control. Every time fuel costs rose, it was the trotro driver, the market woman, the farmer at Jamatimponim, Tiobodom, Ofuman, Doma, and the fisherman at Elmina and Bupe who absorbed the blow. Today, that cycle begins to change as we begin to build the Ghana that President John Dramani Mahama reset agenda envisions. A Ghana that extracts its wealth and transforms it. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, what has been achieved here at Sentuo is a cause for immense national pride. And I want every person in this room to feel the full weight of what they have helped us to build. A refinery of this scale and sophistication does not rise from ambition alone. It rises from sacrifice, from years of patient work, from the courage to invest when others hesitated, and a belief, steadfast and unshaken, that Ghana was worth it. The diesel produced here will power our trucks and cold chains. The LPG will offer cleaner cooking fuel for our families. The asphalt will lay the very roads our nation needs to grow. And behind every barrel, every product, every linkage to transport, agriculture, manufacturing and infrastructure are people, Ghanaian workers, Ghanaian tax collectors, Ghanaian engineers, Ghanaian families whose life will be better because this refinery exists. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to Chairman Shu Ninkwan and the entire Sentuo Group, I speak on behalf of government and people of Ghana when I say, we see you, we honor you, we thank you. You made a bold and visionary commitment, nearly $2 billion investment in Ghana at a time when many looked away. You did not waver. You built, persevered. You stand at the threshold of something truly historic today. Your conviction that Africa must stop exporting raw materials and begin owning its own value chain is not just a business philosophy. It is a patriotic act for this continent. Ghana shares that conviction completely. And I want you to know with absolute certainty that you do not walk on this road alone. The government of Ghana, under the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama, stands with you as a committed partner. We have committed to helping build the local service ecosystem that will grow around this refinery. We are committed to working with you on the next frontier: petrochemicals, fertilizers, plastics, and specialty inputs that will deepen Ghana's industrial base and reduce our dependence on imports. Ghana is not only interested in our exports, we are also interested in import substitution, because it also helps us to retain our hard-earned foreign exchange. My ministry heard of the great excitement during our recent visit to China that a fertilizer plant is being planned for Ghana. Agreeing to go with you to China shows that my ministry and I are ready to be your partner in making that fertilizer factory a reality. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the resource curse has always had a remedy. Not the abandonment of our resources, but the transformation of same. Sentuo has given us the platform. What comes next will define the depth of our industrial transformation. To the workers of Sentuo Oil, to the engineers, the technicians, the operators, support staff, you are living proof of what Ghana can do when given the tools and the trust. You have our deepest admiration and unwavering support. To our partners at GMPC, the Petroleum Commission, and across the upstream sector, your collaboration made this day possible. The government is grateful, and we look forward to deepening that partnership as we move towards phase 2 and beyond. Ghana is on the move. Our best days are not behind us. They are being built right now, right here, in facilities like this one. Let this ceremony be a declaration to the world. Ghana does not just extract its wealth. Ghana builds with it. And as I always end, may God bless our effort. Thank you for your kind attention.
Put your hands together for Ghana's Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, the Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare MP. Oh, please do it warmly. Thank you, Lord. And she did not disappoint, breaking down all the benefits in granular detail. And so if you're joining us here at the Sentuo Oil Refinery in the Tema Heavy Industrial Area, or joining us on GTV, the station of the nation, on radio, on television, or online, we welcome you to this moment in history where we commissioned the first ever Ghanaian Jubilee crude oil berth right here at the Sentuo oil refinery. It is a bold statement of Ghana's preparedness to pursue her energy security agenda and industrial transformation. In moving on, we would like to have an appreciation of our journey so far. For the next few minutes, please lend your attention to the screen as we showcase to you the Sentuo Refinery story. Enjoy.
In the heart of the Gulf of Guinea, Ghana's energy story began with a vision to transform natural resources into national prosperity. From the discovery of commercial oil in the Jubilee field to the emergence of modern industrial economy, Ghana has continued its journey towards energy independence, value addition, and economic transformation. For years, Ghana exported its crude oil while importing much of its refined petroleum products. Today, that story is changing. In January 2024, a bold vision became reality. The Sentuo oil refinery was officially commissioned in Tema, marking one of the most significant private industrial investments in Ghana's energy sector. Developed by the Sentuo Group, the refinery was designed as a world-class, multi-phased refinery complex to support Ghana's growing energy needs and create value from Africa's petroleum resources. Beginning with an initial processing train of approximately 40,000 barrels per day and progressing towards a planned capacity of up to 100,000 barrels per day, Sentuo represents a new generation of modern refining infrastructure in West Africa. Built with advanced refining technology and significant international investments, Sentuo Oil Refining is helping strengthen Ghana's domestic refining capacity, supporting energy security, creating employment opportunities, and contributing to industrial growth. The refinery has emerged as a major contributor to local petroleum production, supporting Ghana's ambition to become a leading energy and industrial hub in Africa. And now, another historic chapter is written. On the 8th of June 2026, Sentuo Oil Refinery proudly hosts its first ever Jubilee Crude Oil Berth ceremony. For the first time, Ghana's flagship Jubilee Crude arrives at Sentuo Oil Refinery as part of a national vision to increase local refining, maximize value addition, strengthen industrial capacity, and deepen Ghana's participation across the petroleum value chain. This is more than a crude oil delivery. It is a symbol of Ghana's industrial progress, a demonstration of confidence in local refining, a commitment to value addition, a commitment to job creation, a commitment to industrialization, a commitment to national transformation. From offshore of oil fields to local refineries, from local refineries to industries, from industries to jobs, from jobs to prosperity, the value chain of transformation is taking shape. Sentuo Oil Refinery stands at the center of this journey, connecting Ghana's natural resources to Ghana's industrial future. As Ghana advances its vision of industrialization, energy security, and economic transformation, partnerships between governments, industry, and investors will continue to unlock new opportunities for future generations. Today, we celebrate a milestone. Tomorrow, we build a legacy. Sentuo Oil Refinery, refining Ghana's future, powering industry, creating value, driving industrial transformation, fueling national progress, building a stronger Ghana.
Put your hands together for truly inspiring an amazing story of national development. We're particularly grateful for the presence of the Deputy Minister for Energy and Green Transitions, the Honorable Richard Jan Mensah, who joins us. Please, a round of applause for him too. Thank you very much. Somebody say the word resetting. Oh, come on. Say it with vim. Resetting. Now we know we have some enemies of the state. Today, resetting has a new meaning. It means, in the words of the President of the Republic, natural resources must become investments for industrial transformation and national prosperity. Who better to articulate that for us than a man who represents him as our very own Minister for Energy and Green Transitions? Would you please make welcome our guest of honor, the Honorable John Jinapor, MP.
Thank you very much. Let me stand on the existing protocols ably articulated by my sister, my comrade, and my colleague minister, the Honorable Minister for Trade and Agribusiness, who has benevolently, and let me re-emphasize the word, benevolently, offered to host me for dinner this evening. Please, let's give her a round of applause. Just that I haven't told her the number of people who will be coming for that dinner. So I'll let her know at the appropriate time. But on this auspicious occasion, let me thank all of you, and to make it clear that today indeed marks a historic and significant milestone in Ghana's petroleum industry and in our broader national effort to maximize value from our national resources. It is therefore a great honor for me to join you on this occasion to witness the delivery of our own locally produced crude oil from the Jubilee fields to Sentuo Oil Refinery Limited for processing and refining here in Ghana. This achievement goes beyond a commercial transaction. It represents a deliberate national policy decision to deepen local value addition, strengthen energy security, promote industrialization, and retain a greater share of the benefit derived from Ghana's petroleum resources within our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may be aware, for many years, Ghana exported crude oil whilst importing substantial volumes of refined products here in Ghana. Indeed, for about 8 years, our own refinery was virtually down for that long period of time. While that model served an important purpose because it ensured product availability, it was clear that that model was not sustainable. True economic transformation requires that we process, refine, and add value to our resources locally. By so doing, we end up creating jobs, building technical capacity, strengthening domestic industries, and generating greater economic benefit for our people. If we did not do that, as I come here, I see a lot of you in your attire, which symbolizes or indicates that all of you have been employed by Sentuo Refinery. Can you imagine if we did not have this refinery? It meant that hundreds of you seated here would have either been home looking for jobs or competing with others for limited space. And so let us congratulate and give a round of applause to Mr. Shu for what he's done so far. This milestone affirms the long-standing vision of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, who has indicated that he is committed to deepening local participation and value addition not only within Ghana's petroleum sector, but ensure that our natural resources contribute more directly to industrial development and national prosperity. It is worth recalling that in 2016, and this anchors the vision of His Excellency the President, approximately 1 million barrels of oil was delivered from the 10 fields to the Tema Oil Refinery for processing. Unfortunately, however, and this is very unfortunate, we left office soon after we delivered that parcel of crude oil, and the rest is history. Today is a very, very good occasion. It's a very joyous occasion. So I do not want to visit some of the mishaps and the unfortunate issues that took place in the past. And so today, in line with the President's vision, we are delivering the first parcel of crude oil from the Jubilee field to the Sentuo Refinery. And I think that President Mahama deserves a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sentuo Oil Refinery has emerged undoubtedly as one of the most significant private sector investments in Ghana's downstream industry. The refinery, originally designed to process about 100,000 barrels per stream day facility, is yet to be fully operational. I am pleased to note that following the completion of the first phase in 2024, which produces or processes 40,000 barrels, the Sentuo Refinery is gearing up to commence the construction and completion of the second phase, which will add another 60,000 barrels of oil to be produced per day. On completion of the second phase, this will take the refinery's capacity to 100,000 barrels per day. And if you combine what Sentuo will be doing with what Tema Oil Refinery is doing, because as we speak, not only are we delivering crude oil to Sentuo, Tema Oil, which was put up for sale, has taken delivery of 1 million barrels of crude oil to process as well. And so your guess is as good as mine. If these two refineries are processing at their peak, Ghana would no longer need to import crude oil. We'll rather become an oil exporter when it comes to finished products. And from what we are doing, and from what we are witnessing, it is obvious that under His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, we are on course and we are resetting the country and making it functioning for the Republic of Ghana. But permit me to tell you this, and I want to reveal this. The significance of today's event became even more apparent following the recent conflict or war between the United States and Iran. The implication of the escalating political tension in the Middle East, particularly this conflict that I mentioned, meant that we're facing a very, very serious challenge. And you will recall that working in partnership with the MPA, we had to subsidize diesel by 2 cedis for 1 month so that Ghanaians will be cushioned. Today, as we speak, we are still subsidizing diesel by 1 cedi, even in the midst of the global tension. And so a cabinet meeting was called, a special cabinet meeting, to discuss the possible impact of the conflict and how Ghana can take proactive steps in order to mitigate the adverse effects of the conflict. And during that cabinet meeting, among other measures that were taken, the President directed that the Ministry of Energy, working in collaboration with other cabinet ministers, should explore the possibility of refining our own crude oil here in Ghana rather than exporting them or the crude oil in raw form. The Ministry of Energy responded swiftly because we firmly believe that the domestic refinery is not only an energy security imperative, but also a critical component of our industrial transformation agenda. Following the President's directive, the ministry engaged with various stakeholders, including Sentuo, the Jubilee partners, the Sankofa partners, MPA, Berth, and all other stakeholders to ensure that we develop a roadmap to achieve the President's vision. We subsequently held extensive discussions with GMPC as well. We also spoke to Esploco and Talo, Cosmos, Vitol, and other stakeholders to facilitate the necessary commercial and operational arrangements. I'm pleased to announce that these collaborative efforts have yielded today's positive results, and we are here to witness this very, very significant ceremony where we are delivering the crude oil. I want to thank Talo, I want to thank the Jubilee partners and everybody, the Minister for Trade and all stakeholders who worked tirelessly to ensure that we achieve this milestone. This achievement certainly demonstrates the power of collaboration and what can be accomplished when government and industry work together in pursuit of a common national objective. Beyond the immediate commercial benefits, this initiative has significant strategic implications for Ghana. A stronger domestic refinery industry helps fuel oil and petroleum supply reliability. It reduces exposure to international supply shocks, improves foreign exchange retention, creates employment opportunities, and supports the growth of ancillary industries across the petroleum value chain. Because as you refine oil, you get other byproducts and other products which benefits the entire value chain. And for me, that is highly commendable. As Minister for Energy, I wish to emphasize that you have my full support, and I will work with Sentuo to ensure that we bring on stream second phase to create jobs for the ordinary Ghanaian. Our objective is therefore clear: to leverage Ghana's own resources responsibly whilst investing in cleaner energy solutions for tomorrow. On behalf of the government of Ghana, I wish to express our sincere appreciation to all stakeholders whose collaboration, commitment, and cooperation has made this initiative possible. In particular, and without exception, I acknowledge GPC and Exploco. I equally acknowledge Talo Ghana, Cosmos Energy, Petro SA, Vitol Ghana, Sentuo Oil Refinery, and all the partners within the Jubilee field and Sankofa fields who continue to support us. Let me assure investors and industry players that government remains committed to promoting policies that encourages investment, supports local value addition, and strengthen collaboration across the entire value chain. We will continue to provide the necessary environment, a business-friendly environment, so that we can attract more investments into this country. As we celebrate this important milestone, let us remain focused on the bigger objective for us, transforming Ghana from a producer of raw materials into a nation that increasingly processes, refines, and adds value to its own resources. That is certainly the pathway towards industrial transformation, sustainable job creation, economic resilience, and shared prosperity. Together, we can build an energy sector that does not only powers the economy, but also serves as a catalyst for national development and industrial growth. I want to thank all of you for your attention, and I want to thank everybody who has made this day possible. It must not end here. This should be the beginning. And so let me appeal to the Jubilee partners. This is just the first one. We are waiting for round 2, round 3, round 4, and all the rounds forever. It shouldn't be a one-day activity. We are also working with the Sankofa partners and all the other stakeholders to ensure that we do not just support Sentuo, but every other refinery in this country, so that we can add value to our own product. I hereby declare, and that one, I'm the only person who can do that one. I hereby declare the arrival and docking of the first Jubilee crude oil here at the Sentuo Refinery. May this event usher us into greater days ahead. Thank you very much. God bless us all.
Exported its crude oil, while importing much of its refined petrol. Discovery of commercial oil in the Jubilee field to the emergence of modern industrial economy.
Put your hands together. It is finally here. Honorable Minister, we want to thank you ever so much. But Honorable Minister, it's your birthday today. How are you spending it?
You know, when you are energy minister, honestly speaking, you don't celebrate birthdays. After my tenure as energy minister, I know by God's grace there'll be more birthdays to celebrate. God has work to be done. But I thank all of you for the birthday messages. God bless us all. Thank you very much.
But as Sentuo, we won't let you just work like that. We'll chill with you. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the birthday cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh, let's sing it together. May God bless you now. Bring it down, Mr. DJ. May God bless you now. May God bless. May God bless. May God bless you now. Respectfully, I invite our chairman, together with the Honorable Minister, the Deputy, and colleagues from the regulators, to join the Honorable Minister as they cut together. And so, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Let's join the Honorable Minister as he cuts this cake. In the name of God, who is Father, who is Son, and who is Holy Ghost. Hip, 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 and hip, hip. We say happy birthday to you, Honorable Minister. Mr. DJ, give him a song.
Anyone who takes offense at a day in your celebration, 'cause we all know in our minds that there ought to be a time more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to you.
All right, bring it
Happy
down.
birthday.
Thank you very much. Please help me celebrate the Honorable Minister once again, the Honorable John Chinapo, Ghana's Minister for Energy and Green Transitions. And by so doing, please help me celebrate the President of our Republic, who appointed him to be here. A round of applause for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Honorable Minister, please extend our appreciation to him for all that he keeps doing for us to contribute our quota to our nation's development. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, where do we move to? Shortly, we get to unveil the Jubilee Crude Berth plaque. Ideally, we should have done it at the port, but we certainly cannot all fit there because of family planning. But we put together something very innovative, and shortly I shall be calling upon the unveil party to do so. But we at Sentuo Refinery are pleased to announce that on the 24th of June 2026, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will join us here as we officially cut sword for phase 2 of the Sentuo expansion project. Please put your hands together in celebration. And so you can see on your tables that we have invitation cards. Please do well to mark your calendar and make a date with us on that fateful day. The expansion will represent many significant milestones for us. The phase 2 will substantially increase refining capacity. As you've heard from the honorable ministers, we will move from 40,000 to 100,000 barrels per day. But most importantly, it will create thousands of additional direct and indirect jobs across the petroleum, logistics, engineering, construction, and services sectors. The impact will extend far beyond this refinery. And so on behalf of Sentuo, I'd like to say a big thank you to each and every one of you, starting with you, our guest of honor, the Honorable Minister for Energy and Green Transitions, our special guest, the Minister for Trade, and all who have attended to our call. We're just about ending the first phase, but the second phase will start shortly. First with the unveil, and then the tour, which will be a limited group. All of us will view the activity on screen, and when it's time, we'll all be led in sections to go and view the installations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to invite the following as they join me here, starting with all friends from the media. Media crew, respectfully, I ask that you take your place right here in the inner perimeter. And while the members of the press are well positioned, it is my pleasure to invite the following to take their place as members of the unveil party. Pleasure is mine to invite NPA, the National Petroleum Authority, to please join us here. A round of applause. The Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, a representative. The Ghana Standards Authority, a representative, please. Representing our financiers, EcoBank Ghana Limited. A round of applause as they come. Let's also have, so please, across. Okay. Let me also invite the Free Zones Authority, a representative. The GIPC, if there be a representative, please join us here. Tema Oil Refinery, a representative, please. The GNPC, a representative. Let me invite the Tema Mankralo, who is the president, acting president of the Tema Traditional Council. My pleasure to invite a representative from the Chinese Embassy, representing the ambassador. Let's make welcome, ladies and gentlemen, finally, our founder and executive chair, together with the Minister for Trade and our guest of honor, the Minister for Energy and Green Transitions. Together with Madame Wenji, Chairman, we invite you to the other side. Chairman, please here. Chairman, please here. Okay. And so, all is set now for the cutting of the ribbon to signify the unveil of the Berth. Are we ready? Honorable Minister, it has fallen to you, together with our chairman, to please proceed, and the Minister for Trade to please proceed to the middle. Honorable Minister, a few words.
On this auspicious occasion, as we cut the ribbon to signify the berthing of the first parcel of crude from the Jubilee field, may this day usher us into greater days. Thanks be to God. Amen. Amen.
And so we unveil this plaque right before you. Honorable Minister, behold. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. The first Ghanaian Jubilee crude vessel right here is hereby unveiled. Put your hands together. And so, members of the press, I ask that you all come back. Please come behind the dignitaries. Let's come behind them. Guys. It's important that we receive to join the party here. Salu, operators of the Jubilee and Sentuo, representing all the partners.
Your party with you, come on now.
Let's wait for Salu as they join the unveil party.
We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on!
All right, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Honorable Minister, it falls to you and this unveil party to be led to the edifice where you will take a tour, after which we shall all follow you in turns. Samson Dean will lead the team. Let's have some music in the background. Members of the press, please proceed with the unveil party as they take their tour first, and we all be led in sections. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we have enough food and drinks coming your way to keep you refreshed. We shall surely join the tour in a jiffy. Thank you very much. Mr. DJ, let's have some music. Masa boyangana nyom party.
touch me, I go jump. Yeah, but I make I go jump. When I see you walk by the go jump. The way you smile make me go jump. When you touch me, I go jump. Yeah, but I make I go jump.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, I'm a Angelina. Oh me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body. Sure you know say the thing when you carry 50 kill somebody. You know I feel a vibe, you feel a vibe, so baby whine about me. Yeah, and I know you shy, but it's cool when we're making love. On the low, 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 on the low. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina.
See don't tell where we get shy. Don't tell where we get shy. See don't tell where we get mania. Don't tell where we get mania. Since 1960, yeah. Don't tell where we get shy. Since 1930, no. Don't tell where we get shy. We dey do skeleton. You dey do your body skeleton. You dey do we dey do skeleton. You dey break your money on your body bunny. Baby get pulani, you dey wine follow me. So tell me she met a kulani, but the bar show they do, you they do kulani. I say water, dirty pussy carter. Baby girl you know say that's a body bad. If you want to do, then we got the party. Baby girl you know you can never be a part of me. We dey do skeleton.
I like the way you shake body. I get money, and then you bring my encode. Yeah, I swear I lie. Say woody make sure you don't go sorry. Forget your worry. I dey come to spend so lash money. Where? Yeah, bro, that I am jam, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, that I am, bro. Hey, yeah, bro, that I am jam, bro. Yeah, bro. And then your Friday, you go confirm me kwakoi. My GB pay, me compare baby I koshakori. Minti ukesi, obi ampata asembesi. Me tu kokobi, me babe swako bila koki.
Adolf, the turntable assassin.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, for now it's lunchtime. Our ushers will be coming by your tables to escort you in class and in style. Eat to your full, enjoy, because Sentuo this day is pleased to have you all here with us. We'll see you again on the 24th of June. Members of the press, please wait at the reception for a special briefing. All members of the press, please wait behind at the reception for a special briefing. Thank you.
Oh no, and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the globe. See many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, I mean I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. But girl say she want Netflix and chill. So I chatty get even money. If you fall in love, clearly certain. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see drip pull, I'm not catchy. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not